So here we are then, welcoming you today to one of the jewels of the Arab world, Jeddah. One of the biggest cities in Saudi Arabia, second only to Riyadh, gateway to Mecca, and one of the biggest ports in the region. And now, host to the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah street circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Phoenix lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Fernando Alonso, George Russell and Magnussen, Hamilton, Ricciardo, Albon and Charles Leclerc, Perez, Ocon, Théo Pourchaire and Sainz, Gasly, Tsunoda, Lance Stroll and Mick Schumacher, Latifi and Guan Yu Zhou. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations. It's lights out and away we go. Verstappen alongside Lando Norris. Albon and Hamilton going wheel to wheel through turn one. So off the track goes Charles Leclerc as well. Verstappen's back in second. Norris behind him. Albon has Lewis Hamilton right alongside him as well. And then there's three abreast behind that. Perez and also Carlos Sainz as into turn three we go. And Norris pressurising Verstappen but having to stay behind.
Norris steady, trying to go around the outside. Verstappen was not leaving him any space. But look, he's got a great slipstream. No DRS, no drag reduction system for the first two laps, of course, and it's getting very close. Lewis really struggling in the back of the pack there.
It can go right down to the checkered flag, and look at and it's Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen on the main straight, now out of this race.
Just listen to see what happens.
Just having a quick look now on board with Max Verstappen, and yeah, you can feel it. Can't see it, but you can feel that something breaks at the rear there.
The fucking tyre. Fuck!
I'll spare a thought for Max Verstappen today.